to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening to The Balcony Show. We're here tonight, your source of independent music. We're the best.
We are the best.
Yeah.
Don't break your hand patting yourself on the back.
We the best.
We the best. So how's everybody doing tonight?
All right.
Pretty good. Hanging in
We're
there.
coming out of Mercury retrograde. Thank you for those of you
I'm
who
not
follow
happy
that at all.
about
Because I want to tell you
It
something.
against the Mercury.
It's been a whopper of a...
Anything retro.
Everybody I know, there's been stuff going on. So,
Yeah.
anyways. Hi, Mad Cat.
And here we go.
Here we go.
And here you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
boy.
So
you-
we have a new segment.
Yeah, would you rather?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
Would I rather be tossed onto a
Oh.
beach full of hookers and blow right now? Yeah.
Oh, all
What?
right.
All right. So
That is
would
so
you
Dak.
rather? Come
Yeah.
on.
So Dak.
Here we go.
All right, would you rather number one? Be stoned to death by pickles or submerged in mayonnaise until you suffocate. What is the matter with you?
Oh my God.
I'll take the pickles.
Pickles.
Well, yeah, I bet you will take the pickles.
I would take the pickles because in hope that they slang a big one at my head and I knocked out cold and then I don't feel the rest.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you realize
Sounds
how
reasonable.
long that would have to take
Yeah.
for the pickle bludgeoning to actually kill you?
You'd end up
Pickle.
suffocating.
Well, then I might get
Pickles.
saved.
You know what I mean?
We're suffocating in mayonnaise. You're done.
Well, yeah, I don't. I
Ugh,
got to.
and I don't like mayo.
I know- yeah,
If you
not
put
like
mayo
that. Oh.
in my mouth, I will throw up for the rest of my life.
All right, so
Pickles it is.
You know what? I'm not touching that.
We're not
I am
going
not
there.
touching that.
Not going
speaking
there.
of touching, would you rather number two have sexual organs that glow red like E.T.'s heart when you're attracted to someone, or have the faint sound of playground chatter perpetually emulating from your crotch?
So stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Things to consider: funerals, weddings,
I'll
wearing
glow
white
red.
pants, oral sex. You know what? Yeah.
Bitch.
So what?
Let it grow red. Bing, bing, bing.
Are we glowing red, everyone?
I don't know. I would take the. I don't know. I kind of like the
I
chatter.
do not want chattering children by my crotch.
Exactly.
Ooh.
It's just emulating from it.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just emulating.
That's
Talk
so
about being
different.
forever young.
No. No.
My God.
Oh, my God, no.
See, but I was also thinking, you know, the
people are
red.
gonna, like, look
The red
at?
they might think it's something else.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's all right.
Let's glow.
That's all right. That's a warning sign, honey, for what's about to happen here. All right, just so you know.
Oh, whoa, you didn't even read the things to consider, did you?
What's that?
He
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
actually.
Funerals, weddings,
did.
wearing white
Very
pants,
quickly.
oral
He
sex,
did very
yeah.
quickly. You might have missed
why
it.
That's all right. We're still going to glow red.
Oh, okay, here
right,
and
all
finally, his pony has pulled up to the reservation.
Right. I'm so glad that she only put 3 of these. So
Yeah.
here we go. Would you rather, number 3, have sultry porno movie music sound out whenever you make a romantic gesture, or lose all inhibition in the presence of a cantaloupe? Things to consider: possible X-rated film career, fruit salad at grandma's.
I don't know. I kind of have that music in my head all the time anyway.
You know
So,
what I mean?
Is that right?
There's always a rhythm you gotta have. So you
Yeah.
No, I'd take the cantaloupe.
know, you would.
I don't know.
I think it would be fun. You know what I mean? To like bring a cantaloupe somewhere on a date.
That only you?
Yeah, because you're the only one who would know that.
I think that would freak me out.
What, the cantaloupe?
Yes.
If I brought a cantaloupe, but
To grandma's?
no. Well, I guess if it's cut up cantaloupe, so I guess they would. Yeah, maybe that's not such a good thing.
No.
I don't
Not
know.
really.
No.
Like if you're at a party or a picnic or something and you're
Nope.
losing, yeah. Call me the streak.
Yeah.
It's the cantaloupe. Blame it on the cantaloupe. I didn't know cantaloupe had such power.
Yeah.
Cantaloupe with a cantaloupe.
So there you go, folks. 3 questions of would you rather. Would I rather?
Would you rather?
There you
What
go.
would I rather?
All 3.
Anyways, we have our Reverb Select. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
Craig Greenberg coming up on the show, and I think you're going to really dig his music. Love his piano stuff. So we're looking forward to sharing his music. But first, we're going to start with a local artist by the name of Water Street. They were on the show not too long ago, and the song "What a Life." So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Word.
Morning coffee with a gluten-free sunrise, ocean waves and the look in your eyes, daylight to sweet goodnight. You pull my breath away till all you leave me with is wow, what a life. What a life. I couldn't picture all the years that were next, slowly moving closer to your doorstep. But we've known it since that moment. One little word is where it all begins, and then it's wow, what a life. What a life. I was drifting through the clouds, just waiting to be found, but never coming down. And you turned my world around. You came without a sound and brought me to the ground. You brought me to the ground. The years go by and the kids grew older on our own, but somehow life feels fuller. The little moments have never been sweeter. I'd do it all again if I could take it back to wow, what a life. What a life. As time goes by, it feels like the first time that we realize. As time goes by, it feels like the first time that we realize. Morning coffee with a gluten-free sunrise, ocean waves and the look in your eyes. As time goes by, it feels like the first time that we realize.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have this song, "In Need of a Friend," by tonight's ReverbNation selectee, Craig Greenberg. So give it a listen, and when you come back, we will have him on the line. Here we go.
I'm left alone at the end of a night. I feel so low when I'm cold inside. I know I'm in need of a friend. I held the flame, but it burned too fast. The plans we made weren't made to last, and so I am looking for a friend. I know a light will soon shine in my window. lost in desperation, all will wash away. She holds the threads of her broken heart. She twists and folds, but it all comes apart. She knows she's in need of a friend. He left her cold after 7 years, with just a note and a trail of tears. And so she is looking for a friend. Still believes that love is worth the struggle. She still can find the good in everyone. She hasn't lost her faith despite her troubles. Her light is always on. One day the stars align. She greets me with a smile. We talk and laugh into the night. And just like that we know the seed begins to grow. Something so pure it must be right. Scars we carry with us remind us of a past we leave behind. And with our hearts commit to our intentions, we walk into the light.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited tonight because we have the one and only Craig Greenberg. He is our ReverbNation selectee, and we are featuring his music tonight, and boy, do we love it. Welcome, Craig.
Hi, thank you, and thanks for those kind words.
So the first song that our listeners heard tonight was In Need of a Friend.
Oh, okay.
Which is your piano, and I love your voice with the piano.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, yeah, that song was it's one of the one that come on the upcoming EP. It's actually a song I'd written. I kind of had the music for it quite a few years back, and then I had some of the lyric, but it was actually finally during COVID and some of the lockdown times where I buckled down and finished that song. I'm very. It's one of the. I think one of the. Yeah.
So, why music for you, Craig?
Wow, why music for me? Well, I was always doing different creative stuff and performing. I did, I played as a kid. I played violin, was probably the first instrument I played, but I was also acting and doing plays and chorus and all that stuff. But I was always being creative, kind of writing, coming up with I used to do little sketches and stuff. And So yeah, I was always doing something, but it wasn't until it was around age 15 when I picked up a guitar, and that's when I really, got serious about it, and took lessons and started, playing many, many, many hours. And
Is the piano your first choice of instrument?
so no, I mean, guitar is my first instrument. When people ask me, like, what do you play first? I mean, I call myself a guitar player who is now known as a piano man, but guitar is my first instrument. I took lessons on guitar, all through college, and basically up until like my mid-20s, that was my main instrument. And all my early songs are written on guitar. It wasn't until I moved.
I'm sure glad you departed to the piano, because "Oh Caroline," which is our second song tonight, is fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, so the thing with that happened was because I lived abroad for a couple of years, in my mid-20s, and that's actually where I first started working as a working musician, playing and singing in bars. I lived a little while down in South America.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but that's where I got my start, and then basically when I moved back to New York after a couple of years, for whatever reason, I guess, when I was traveling, guitar is a much better traveling instrument, obviously, but I moved back to New York and I was a little more stationary, and I just kind of got back into piano. I'd always played a little bit, and I taught myself some stuff, in high school and college.
So where did Caroline come from? About? What's it about?
Oh, the song is about. So there was someone I was working with in New York some years ago. It's an amazing singer who just a huge, beautiful voice. And we were writing together, and I really, thought she had, amazing potential and talent, and we had a good kind of co-writing thing going. And then for a while, she kind of just stopped. I think she was just, I don't know, I think she just had a hard time in the industry and kind of been thrown around a bit, and she just it seemed to me at the time that she just kind of had stopped, and it really bummed me out, to say the least. And so I started writing that song, and it was kind of about her kind of, retreating, and how she needs to kind of step back out, into the light, into the spotlight. And
I think we should let the song speak for itself, because it's stellar. And so I'm going to stop you, sir, and I'm going to let our listeners hear "Oh Caroline" by Craig Greenberg. I know you're going to love it.
Oh, Caroline, step to the light, 'cause you've been waiting now so long I can't believe it's your moment now, it's your time. Your way, held down for days. Now the crooked lines have been forming on your face. You can't keep it all inside. You've been shut out from the world so long. You can't deny. You can hide it, but you know it's wrong. So stand up and fight. Gotta show them all yourself again. knocked you down. Your heart hit the ground. Then your light went dim, and your will just seemed to fade. You gotta turn it on once more. And oh, Caroline, you've been standing in the dark too long. Lay down your pride. You can turn the pain into song. Put it all on the line, 'cause you owe it to yourself again. Oh, 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 oh. We all fall down, my friend. We lose our way, but we don't let sadness win. We turn the page. Oh, oh, Caroline, you've been shut out from the world too long. You can't deny. You can hide it, but you know it's wrong. So stand up and fight. Gotta leave this all behind. No more hiding from the light, 'cause it'll eat you up inside.
All right, Dave, you ready for me to bring it back in? All righty. And we're back on the Balcony Show with Craig Greenberg. So, Craig, are you playing a lot around the city? You got a lot of venues stacked up and play dates set up?
Yeah, so I've been, getting back out there more since things have opened up. Actually, tomorrow night I'm doing. We're playing at the Rockwood Music Hall. If you guys
That's
have
a
been
great
to-
venue. I've been there
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, before COVID, that was really my mainstay. Just because it's got 3 rooms there, and they all
Right.
have grand pianos, and
Yeah.
the sound is always amazing. And so that was really my main venue before COVID, and then after COVID, or during COVID, I should say, and there was we'll do more outdoor stuff, and there was a venue in not too far from where I lived in Queens. Called Culture Lab, where I've kind of done most of my shows in the last couple of years, in New York at least. And it's a great spot.
Nice.
It's like this place that's like an art gallery with a big parking lot, and they built a stage in the parking lot, and it was originally on the back of a pickup truck, and then they upgraded to like a real,
Wow.
good size stage. Yeah. But it was really like, especially for me, aside from performing there, I was just there all the time during COVID because it was close to where I lived. It was kind of like my lifeline during COVID.
Yeah, definitely got to love that exercise and convenience. You a Yankees fan?
I am a Yankees fan. I'm not going to claim to be the biggest baseball fan,
Yeah.
but I am a Yankees fan. I just posted about Aaron Judge last night, and
That's what I'm saying. That was a little shout out to Aaron
moment.
Judge.
yeah, it's a proud moment.
No doubt.
The kid in me is very is inspired.
So, tell us about Quarantine Queen. Let's give us give our listeners a little insight into that song.
Yeah, I mean, that one's pretty straight ahead. That was just early in lockdown, and it kind of came out of just, let's just say, dating was a peculiar thing during that time.
You look great with that mask on. Yeah.
But
Oh my God! Put it back on. Put it back on.
Yeah. I did go out on a couple of dates early on, which were, very weird. Like, basically you met outside at the park with your masks on, and then like, and then like, it would end. Somebody had to like go use the bathroom because there was nowhere to go, so people had to go home.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It was
That's
yeah.
a cool idea to write a song about.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Pandemic
it was-
dating.
I mean, it was weird, and then I also did like some online. I think I had somebody I knew had ran like a speed dating thing that was a
Well,
live
did you
event.
find anybody, or are you single?
So I'm still single. I did have a relationship during COVID, but I am currently single.
Aw.
If you know anybody, no, I'm kidding.
What part of Queens are you from?
Anybody at home is listening. What's that?
What part of Queens are you from?
Oh, well, at the time I was living in Long Island City. I'm actually now back living in Brooklyn.
Ah.
Brooklyn.
Yay!
We're in Brooklyn.
That's where I'm from.
I'm in Greenpoint.
Greenpoint.
Okay.
So cool.
Was just
All right.
there.
Listen.
So, oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, just to finish that story. So, yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like I made up, being kind of during quarantine and being alone, and just kind of like imagining my dream companion to spend lockdown with. So it's I mean, it's
That's a great story, though.
yeah. I mean,
That's a really great story. And
The quarantine birthed a lot of inspiration, I think, in a lot of
Oh my
musicians.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
interesting time for that.
Yeah, but also I just there was something about when I was living in Queens and like sometimes I just hit on a title. At first I also had like Queens Quarantine and then Quarantine. Like I think I had another song that I started that was Queens Quarantine, but I never went anywhere with that one. But yeah, the song came pretty quickly, and it was cool because it was actually sometimes I'll do. I think I might have started it on piano, but it moved like very quickly to a guitar song, and now it's like hard to imagine. I mean, I don't know. I think I first had a melody I tried on piano, but once I moved to guitar, it really took its form. It's interesting because there are certain things that just I wouldn't write the same way. I write differently on each instrument, and
Right.
to me that once I moved to guitar, it really became a guitar-driven song, and which is also exciting for me because it's actually one of the first just guitar songs that I've recorded and released in quite a while. So I'm happy to have more stuff on guitars. It's most. Of my
I want to
stuff is on-
thank you, Craig, for being a part of the show. We're going to let our listeners hear. We're going to go out with the song Quarantine Queen. You want to give us your website? What's your website where they can
Sure.
find out all the good information about you?
Yes. The good information is CraigGreenbergMusic.com. That's BERG. And then you can find me on the socials. Instagram is Craig Greenberg Music. Bandcamp. You can find me. I mean, my music's Spotify and Apple Music.
I think
and
once
Bandcamp.
they go to your website, they can get,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They click on the icons. So whatever you're out there, whatever you're listening to, if you like what you're hearing, please go to his Facebook page, visit his website, and download his music because that's what we're about here on the Balcony Show. We like to get everybody heard. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight, Craig, and thank you so much for spending some time. Congratulations again for being selected for a ReverbNation campaign selection. And we're going to let our good listeners hear Quarantine Queen by Craig Greenberg, and we will be back with the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
No, really, seriously, thanks a lot.
Can I say one other thing before I forget? That song also has a music video, which is going to be coming out in a couple of days as well. So people can look for that too.
Well, if you have a music video coming out, then just tag me on the post, and I will share it on our socials too. Okay?
Great.
All right. You take care, and thanks again for spending some time with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Take care.
All right, you too.
Well, I was down or so low. I never ever felt more alone. She appeared on my screen like a hero from a movie scene. 'Cause I was afraid of the morning's light, scared of the world's demise, but she made it alright. Now she's my quarantine queen, sheltered with love, keeping me sane and my eyes up above. Like she walked out of a dream, tender and wise, holding my faith with a look in her eyes. But things got hard in the fall, losing touch, I couldn't take it all. Stuck at home all the time, well I was surely gonna lose my mind. But she had a vision of what we would be, following love where it leads. Yeah, she taught me to see that she's my quarantine queen, loyal and true, never a doubt that we make it through. Like no one I've ever seen, always led with her heart, living with grace as the world came apart. Now she's my quarantine queen, sheltered with love, keeping me sane and my eyes up above. Like she walked out of a dream, tender and wise, holding my faith with a look in her eyes. She is my quarantine queen, yeah, like no one I've ever seen, no. Quarantine queen, yeah,
Mad Cats, Mad Tracks.
And on tonight's Mad Cats, Mad Tracks, we have the song Scarecrow by AV Super Sunshine. So give it a listen. Here we go.
Nighttime in the graveyard, ghosts come out. Yeah, ghosts come out. Nighttime in the bedroom, ghosts come out. Yeah, ghosts come out. Hey, Scarecrow, it's not you, it's me. You're scary as hell, I just don't see. It's not you, Scarecrow, it's me. You're scary as hell, black voodoo. Back trip, somewhere in the city, ghosts come out. Yeah, ghosts come out. Dead hit, tired and gritty. not you, it's me. You're scary as hell, I just don't see. It's not you, Scarecrow, it's me. You're scary as hell, Black Voodoo. Hey boss, don't leave me. Black Voodoo, too powerful. Hey boss, don't you see? Black Voodoo, way too powerful for me. I'm just a scarecrow, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just a scarecrow. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Plates crack. Footsteps in the kitchen. Ghosts come out. Yeah, ghosts come out. Loud voice. No one but the kitty. Ghosts come out. Yeah, ghosts come out. Hey, Scarecrow, it's not you, it's me. You're scary as hell, I just don't see. It's not you, Scarecrow, it's me. You're scary as hell, I just don't see. Black Voodoo.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In today's fast-paced digital world, not only have the players changed, the game is no longer the same. Independent artists today must launch their own career without the backing of the majors or a big budget. They must promote it to radio themselves. Music and film understands this. We know where artists are coming from, where they want to go, and what they need to do to get there. We reach 250,000 radio stations in 180 countries. We are hands down the largest in the business. Please email promotions@musicandfilm.com. That's music with a K, with a K, with a K.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
Hey guys, Bo Sommer here on this week's Indie Radar, and I apologize, I'm going blind reading my notes. I guess my glasses are not strong enough. Anyway, this week we are talking short form videos and user-generated content, which, as everybody knows, here we go again, TikTok. I'm on the TikTok platform. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I think Facebook even has like all these short little videos Reels. Oh, that's on Instagram, I think.
No, and Facebook now.
Oh, they call it. Oh, well, I guess it's the same owner. Yeah, stories. All these short, and it looks like people are hovering more, watching the short-term videos. Or short form videos. Man, I can't see. I can't talk today. What a great Indie Radar. Anyway, just wanted to kind of shout out to all the indie artists out there that like be serious, get creative, think about like marketing ideas to take advantage of how you can actually market yourself using these videos, because people are not looking at the flat static pictures as much as they are looking at the video content. That is such a huge booming thing. It's been like growing insanely the last 2-3 years, and it's just going to get it seems like it's like the way of life. What do you do when you want to find something out? You're usually going, and it's quicker to watch a video sometimes than read and try to
How many times
decipher.
are you bored and you just start rolling through Instagram
video.
or come on.
And it is
TikTok?
entertaining.
It is.
So,
Oh, please.
You know, I know musicians and bands don't want to be the business person either in there, but somebody's got to do it. So get creative, get your marketing hat on, and think of some like cool ways to maybe create some content and create videos, but incorporate music, put it in the background. Yeah. You know, do TikTok little snippets or, you know, clips of tracks or, you know, whatever you got to do to get yourself out there, but get those videos like booming and get to your audience.
And to add to that, I will say this: make sure that your music is available when people go.
Oh my God, yes.
Because do you
Yeah.
know how many times when I go to share or promo a band
Mm-hmm.
and their music is not available to me, so I have to. I'll use my own
Yeah.
reel of their, but it's impaired. I mean, everything is an opportunity, and
Yeah.
so if your music
is.
is not there, nobody can if. There's a search engine on there,
Mm-hmm.
so let's say they're looking for broken heart stuff or whatever.
Right.
They can pull up rock and a broken heart or whatever. And if your music's not there, that's a missed opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And yet you need those opportunities because, again, we've talked about in past Indie Radars how everything, social media, Spotify, YouTube, like all of this that we're talking about, it's oversaturated. So your marketing and your ideas for these short form videos should really be targeting who do you want to reach? Like, who do you think is going to want to like listening to your music? Who's going to want to be introduced to your music? Like, who's your audience? Just like if I have a new toothpaste coming out and I don't know, it smells like lobster, I'm not going to go market that to people who don't like seafood. Like, duh. Like, I don't know what else to say.
I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
But
I'm sitting here behaving.
Behave. It's just that point is to make the point.
Right.
Like
You're right.
you really have to think about who's you can't just throw your stuff out there. Like who
But there's
are
tools
you
available
targeting
too.
to?
Again, there's tools available.
Yeah.
Look at your insights. Pay attention to that. They're there for a reason.
Yep. That's it.
So great tip. I'd like to remind you that The Balcony is proudly produced at Rock Hard Studios in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. For all your musical production needs, check them out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're listening to Mike's Music Box. Yeah. Hello, everybody out there. You are listening to Mike's Music Box, and this is episode 1 of 1. This is the virgin episode, and we are going to just break this thing wide open with one of my all-time favorite bands here in the local area and the regional area. They are called Hot for Robot, and they are an amazing, amazing musical group. I have Alex Radis on the line right now. Alex, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Mike. Nice to talk to you.
Heck yeah, man. Always good to hear your voice. So listen, man, we're going to play one of your songs called Made with Guns. And I love this song so much. What was the inspiration behind this song?
So Made with Guns is kind of an exploration of how human violence and human progress are often intertwined. And I know that's kind of a heavy concept, but we try to break it down in the chorus by reminding everybody that, love is what it's all about. And hopefully that's what's going to win the day. But, it's just interesting. The whole debut album is a bit of a concept album, and it plays with the idea of all the different ways that we use tech to enhance ourselves and transcend just being human. And so Made with Guns explores that as well.
Wow, that's awesome. So this is the debut album from Hot for Robot. That's great, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I suggest anybody that's out there grab this album and definitely listen to this song, and you're going to hear it right now. Where can people, where's the hub of Hot for Robot?
Well, if you want to find us, I'll point out that it's HOT and then the digit 4 and then Robot. You can certainly find us on Spotify and the streaming services, but as I like to remind folks, streaming is only part of this complete breakfast. So if you want to support indie music, you got to buy the merch. We got a vinyl available at our website as well, and it's on Bandcamp. So
very cool. Awesome, man. Well, I wanted to keep this short and sweet, and I wanted to make sure I did that with you, Alex. Thank you so much for being on the Mike's Music Box. And, dude, have a great night, and, again, I'm looking forward to hearing this song.
All right, my pleasure. Thanks for having me, and thanks to your listeners for checking it out.
Van got chops, the bullets flew, the good guys won. Man who got the biggest money, man who got the biggest muscle, 6 a.m. Man who got the biggest money, man who got the biggest muscle, 6 a.m. One half dozen. Yeah, they're taking, oh hey, dozen. Everything that you ever seen, water and blood. Felt like rain, cup rivulets through rock and mud. Man who got the biggest money, man who got the biggest muscle, 6 a.m.
Welcome back to the Balcony Show, and we have come to the end of another great show. Many thanks to our featured guest, Reverb selectee Craig Greenberg, and Alex, Hot for Robot. Mike's first.
Yes.
Good job, Mike.
Alex Radis.
There we go. And I would like to remind you that our ReverbNation campaign is up and moving along for our holiday music. So if you have any holiday songs, please get them to us as soon as possible. You don't have a long time. These campaigns go by quickly. So if you want to be a part of the show, that's the way to do it. And now I'd like to encourage you to listen to Radio Max, which is Beyond the Balcony, where our playlists are being played. So all of the music goes into rotation after it's up on the playlist, at least 90% of it, as far as I'm aware. With that, I'm going to end things tonight. I'm going to get out of here with the song Wanderer by the Parachute Brigade. You're going to love them. Good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
Morning coffee with a gluten-free sunrise, ocean waves and the look in your eyes, daylight to sweet goodnight. You pull my breath away till all you leave me with is wow, what a life, what a life. I couldn't picture all the years that were next, slowly moving closer to your doorstep, but we've known it since that moment. One little word is where it all begins, and then it's wow, what a life, what a life. I was drifting through the clouds, just waiting to be found, but never coming down. And you turned my world around. You came without a sound and brought me to the ground. You brought me to the ground. The years go by and the kids grew older on our own, but somehow life feels fuller. The little moments have never been sweeter.